A spoonful of sugar helps a medicine go down.
Ooh, does it though? Does it? Mom! I'm going to be like Elf. Will Ferrell. So welcome back, everyone. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Who is the real Mary Poppins?
Right? We're going to be watching the original Mary Poppins today,
so
1964.
Yeah.
You guys have requested this and voted for it on our Patreon, so here we are.
Thank you.
We didn't want to use actual sugar because ants.
Oh my, yeah.
Right?
I'm
Yes.
on the
Yes,
answer
here.
now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Low calorie, high fiber.
So Kim knows Mary Poppins. You saw some of it or most of it
I've
way
seen
back
it.
when.
Yes.
I saw way back when.
And you saw,
Some
you
of
said
it,
you saw
yeah.
a few parts of it.
Yeah, I saw most of it, but
Oh, have you?
yeah.
Okay. So I have not. And I know that's what, but that's why we do this
know.
channel.
See?
I know
Yes.
references from it. I know some of the songs. I know supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, so that's catchy, right?
Yes.
And I think there's penguins involved, and I say this because you guys have seen most of it.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yay, so I'm excited to get into this.
Yes.
I can't wait to see
Me
it.
too.
It's gonna be
It's
fun.
really good. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you love Mom's hat?
We
It's great.
improvised.
Do you want your sugar back? With your
Gee,
spoon.
thanks a lot. Yeah.
We'll put a spoonful of sugar
We'll have
right
sugar
here.
later.
Okay, yes.
Oh, she's just a baby here. It's so physically funny.
Let's go.
Very amusing. I love it.
Let's go.
Ladies and gents, comical poem.
Whoa, watch
Whoa,
out for that
watch
guy.
out for the gas. Whoa.
Jeez.
Oh.
Great image.
She got a do to earn a buck.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you one and all for your kind support.
Oh, no, it's
Nothing.
Yeah,
Hey.
nothing, no.
Oh, that's wrong, guys.
That's awkward.
Come on,
Yeah.
you hang out.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
The sugar meets the eye is the home of Admiral Boom, late of His Majesty's Navy. Like says how ship-shape he does. Ship-shape
Oh my God, seriously.
He lives and breathes his work. He brings it home.
Throwing at number 17 and no mistake.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow, it's domestic violence, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, stand away from that door, my girl. What am I going to tell the master about the children? It's no concern of mine. Those little beasts have run away from me for the last time. They must be somewhere. Did you look round the
look
zoo
at-
in the park?
Oh, she's leaving
Oh, that's one.
as they're gone.
That's right.
You don't think the man could have got at them, do you? We agree that as a group they're rather stupid. Of yesterday, shoulder to shoulder into the fray. Our daughters will adore us. We're fighting for our rights militantly. Never you fear. If I may have a word. So cast off the shackles of yesterday. Shoulder to shoulder into the fray.
Admiral.
Oh, crud.
Huh?
Oh, God. It's awful.
Oh, please. Oh,
Nice.
Nice and straightened out.
My wages, if you please.
No, because you lost the children again.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't care.
Right, aren't you, Admiral? Nonsense. Bang on the dot as usual.
Oh, my slippers, sherry and pipe are due, and 602 consistent
Okay.
is the life I lead.
George, they're missing.
Spend it, spend it.
Oh,
I did.
To be an Englishman
Did you
in
understand?
1910. King Edward's on the throne. It's the age of men. I'm the lord of my castle, the sovereign, the liege. I treat my subjects, servants, children, wife, with a firm but gentle hand. Noblesse oblige.
Then it was the kite that ran away, not the children.
God, she's a bad nanny.
I think
That's
we can
right.
manage this.
Actually, it wasn't a very good kite. We made it ourselves. Perhaps if you helped us to make one.
Oh, that's the ticket, sir. Kites are skittish things.
You want this choice position, have a cheery disposition.
Oh, see.
Rosy cheeks, no warts. That's the part I put in.
No warts.
Must be kind, you must be witty, very sweet and fairly pretty.
Says he.
Sounds like mommy. Mom could do it.
Sing songs, bring sweets. Post 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Everyone else is scurrying around. And he's just.
Oh my god.
It is now 8 o'clock.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's getting very windy.
Yes, it is.
Oh, they're all flying away! Oh no!
She's like, I want this job.
How do you explain that to your parents?
It's a witch. Of course not. Witches have brooms.
That umbrellas. It's Yandu.
Yes.
It's John, too.
Woo!
It's her. It's the person. I'll see the children now. Thank you.
She doesn't take care. No for an answer.
Dad doesn't see this.
Oh, so only the kids see it.
Oh, look at him.
Close your mouth, please, Michael. We are not a codfish. Well, don't stand there staring. Best foot forward. Spit spot.
Hi, nice to meet you.
George.
He's still trying to figure
Again.
it out.
What on earth are you doing? I thought you were interviewing nannies.
I was.
The position has been filled. Is a joy forever.
Gosh, that's funny.
Sus. You're sus. It started back then.
Oh, gosh.
Rather inclined to giggle, doesn't put things away. As I expected.
Perfect in every way.
Perfect in every way. Mary Poppins.
Did you make that?
It's lovely.
Ah!
Oh, yeah.
For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Whoa.
Wow, nice.
Oh, jeez.
Can you show us how to do that?
Boy.
It's a snack.
Wow.
Wow.
But they're not doing anything.
Yeah, right?
Oh, they can do it too? That's our generation now, right?
Right,
Need remotes and stuff, just your fingers now.
Cheeky.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, Chuffy, you gotta learn the proper way.
Oh, yes. Oh,
He's got a concussion.
Remuneration do I ask of you? The big cap would be glad of a copper or two.
Oh.
Big cap would be glad of a copper or two.
Who's on?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Watch.
1, 2.
Oh my god, what's that?
Whoa!
Oh, gosh.
That's crazy. Nice outfits too.
Yeah.
Don't fall and smash the drawing.
Children ran away again.
Oh, yeah.
Like a big brass band.
You are lightheaded.
It's a jolly all the time.
Mary makes your heart so
When the day is grey and ordinary. Mary makes the sunshine bright.
Are you gonna step on us?
We're strong.
Yeah. Yep.
Whoa! You killed him.
Oh,
Super strong turtles.
Light as a feather.
They must be ninjas.
Yeah.
boy, yeah. That's a bad one.
Kazoo.
There'll be no bill.
Nice.
Very kind.
That's funny.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah.
Fast forward. A big pogo stick.
Yeah, that's like policy.
They're off. It's Mary Poppins leading by 2 lengths, China second by a length.
Taking it to the ground. What?
What?
Oh,
Whoa.
oh
Oh,
Dirty.
oh,
boy.
no.
So graceful.
no. I'm always the best.
What it is?
Right. It's
Yeah.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. He traveled all around the world, and everywhere he went, he'd use his word and all would say, "There goes a clever gent."
When Dukes and Martha Rogers pass a time of day with me, I say me special word and one night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's me wife. Me thing she is too.
Oh, she's in his head now.
Lime cordial, delicious. Strawberry,
And that's how they flavored medicine.
Rum punch. Quite satisfactory.
Oh.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Morning, Father. Mary Poppins told us the most wonderful word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
What on earth are you talking about? Super.
So we do this.
Eh,
Oh, wow.
Anyone being
Oh, double.
Totally clueless. Hold on to the bus.
Right there, yeah.
standing idly by, letting that woman Mary Poppins undermine the discipline of
Oh,
behavior in this household.
Works in his
Wait,
favor.
wait.
We get spoiled. Highly unlikely.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
Mary Poppins, I'm delighted. I'm delighted to see you, Mary.
Uncle Albert, you promised.
I like laughing, that's all.
Are you gonna start flying too?
Don't you dare. You'll only make it worse.
Some laugh too fast. Some only blushed.
Ah.
Others they twitter like birds. I got to let go with a hoe.
Well, there he goes.
Yeah.
How nice. Been you, Taylor.
Speaking of knives, I know a man with a wooden leg named Smith.
What's the name of his other leg?
Did she bring it up?
So,
Aww.
yeah.
Mind the bread bun. Now watch it, Joey.
Whoa.
I knew she could bring it off. And a proper tea it is, too. Yesterday, when the lady next door answered the bell, there was a man there. And the man said to the lady, "I'm terribly sorry. I just ran over your cat."
Oh, that's horrible.
That's sad. The poor cat.
And the man said, "I'd like to replace your cat." And the lady said, "That's all right with me, but how are you at catching mice?" Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's a lovely time. Keep an eye on Uncle Albert, will you, Bert?
I'll sit with him a while.
Thank
You're gonna end up back in the ceiling.
I always say there's nothing like a good joke.
No, and that was nothing like a good joke.
Who's crying now too? Oh.
Yes, and practicality. These silly words like super.
Can't even say it.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yes, well done, you said it. And popping
You
through
can't say
pictures. Have little use, fulfill no basic need. They've got to learn the honest truth. Despite their youth, they must learn
About the life you lead.
exactly.
To tread your straight and narrow path with pride.
With pride.
Tomorrow, just as you suggest, pressed and dressed, Jane and Michael will be at your side.
And then right on at my side, where are we going?
The back, of course, exactly as you proposed.
I propose.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, tomorrow is an important day for the children. I shall see they have a proper night's sleep. Good night.
It is Tuesday, so I'm off.
Listen, she's calling to you.
It's gonna be like Radagast with all the poop on it. The Hobbit.
Oh my God.
This should be fun.
That's always a wild.
Decorous place, so we must be on our best behavior.
Precisely how I started.
Is that?
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I forget.
Mr. Dawes, a giant in the world of finance.
A giant.
Giant.
Okay, yeah, that's
Help
it.
him.
You could tell.
Who invest as propriety.
I'm glad I was gonna
Oh
croak.
my God.
Yeah, Isa.
Carry on, thanks. You see how they bank?
Gonna throw it.
Get off there! Opportunity!
All manner of private enterprise.
His voice.
Nice.
He's not gonna do it.
No, that's a feed the birds.
To our joyful family of investors.
Oh, I am.
Don't bite him.
Shouldn't be like that.
You must feed the birds.
Mom!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. He's gonna have a heart attack.
George,
They
the
ran away.
children got away.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Under your
Your
watch.
watch.
that's right.
Oh,
He just pushes on at his job, uncomplaining and alone and silent.
He's not very silent.
Complains loud.
He isn't.
But do you think Mother really needs our help?
Well, no, my place is safe. I only observe that a father can always do with a bit of help. Come on, I'll take you home.
aw,
So
that
nice.
was a good talk.
Thank you so much.
Oh, the
Besides,
person.
Oh my
it
gosh.
amused the children.
Oh my gosh,
Have
she
another
just goes
job.
off. She doesn't.
Put out.
The poor
Thank you
children.
so much. I do appreciate it. I must hurry. Our gallant ladies in prison are waiting for me to lead them in song.
God, it's all about themselves. Poor kids.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Oh, did I
bother.
say
Oh, yeah,
something?
look at him. Oh, yes.
Whee! So dirty. Like the moron.
You're so funny.
Look lively, jump to it, jump to it.
It's just good, clean soap, Michael.
Stairs? Can everyone do it?
Oh,
Come on, kids.
oh God. Get more salt.
Whoa!
Oh, I,
Stepping Tom!
Whoa!
Whoa.
Step me time. Come on, mighty, step me time.
It's a great song.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa!
Oh, wait.
Just get into it.
Huh?
Everyone wants to dance with her.
Oh.
So there.
Pretenders.
Oh, jeez. Nice catch.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
He's like, all right.
oh, boy.
Action.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, my
Poor
God.
people. Get back to work.
Whoa. Oh, then
more?
he's going to shoot off. Oh, God.
Hey. Uh-oh.
They're at it again. That's a normal problem.
Oh, my God. It's the last.
What's all this?
Cutie pie.
Woo!
Whoa,
Wait for
hey.
me.
That's how I run.
Have yourself a healthy helping
Healthy.
and freedom. An healthy helping a trouble of yours, mate. You know what you did? I realize it now. She tricked me into taking Jane and Michael to the bank. That's how all the trouble started.
No.
You into taking the children on an outing? Yes. Outrageous. A man with all the important things you have to do. Shameful. You're a
Sarcastic.
man of high position, esteemed by your peers. And when your little tykes are crying, you haven't time to dry their tears.
Oh, see.
Well, goodbye, Governor. Sorry to have troubled you.
On the house.
Yeah.
Good evening.
So
Rotten
mean.
father.
Don't hurt his hat.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Oh,
Disgrace
jeez.
him.
Wow, how insulting.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say, Binks?
It's equivalent to a punch.
They do say that when there's nothing to say, all you can say.
Oh.
He's super
Yeah,
califragilistic.
super.
He's gonna say it.
Confounded Banks, I said, do you have anything to say? Just one word. Yes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
He's just said a word. Oh, my God.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Mary Poppins was right. It's extraordinary. It does make you feel better.
Oh, God.
Talking about men, there's no such word.
Wow, he really changed.
Oh, God.
Bro.
Oh, God.
Mad as a March hare. A wooden leg, damn Smith.
He's gonna start
gonna
laughing.
I get it now.
Damn Smith.
Yeah.
A wooden leg.
Oh, I get it. He's tired.
Uh-oh. Goodbye.
Oh, God.
Oh,
He's going up with the uncle. Daddy.
Yeah.
The twins have dragged the river. There's a nice spot there by
Jeez.
Southern Bridge.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, goodness, honey.
Come on.
He seemed to have been a fine stable gentleman, sir. No hanky-panky, if you know what I mean.
No, hanky panky.
Regular rabbit, sir. As far as anyone knows. Mix the medicine.
His crumpet. That's what he's done.
Your own set of wings.
He
With
still
your
has it.
feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight. With your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
Watch
so
out.
good,
Father's
good.
Where the air is clear.
Oh, she's going to miss them.
Yeah, okay.
When you send it flying up there,
I want to congratulate you.
Oh my God.
Capital bit of humor. Wooden leg named Smith. Old Jones, there it was. Father died laughing.
oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
Oh, no, nonsense. Nothing to be sorry about. Never seen him happier in his life. He left an opening for a new partner.
Really?
Thank you, sir. Thank
Oh
you
my
very much.
God. Oh,
Oh my God.
hey,
Thanks.
that's good.
It's going to be a big tangled mess.
That's right.
That's gratitude for you.
Oh, okay.
Didn't even say goodbye.
Does anyone see this? Ah, I guess she keeps her feet like that, like a perfect silhouette.
That's right.
The work is done.
Aw.
Yeah.
And
Goodbye,
just like,
Andrew.
bye.
Goodbye, my promise. Don't stay away too long.
Goodbye, Beth.
And then she just lives in the clouds.
There she goes.
What a great story.
That was good.
The kids have their parents
That's
back.
right.
Yeah.
That's good.
They don't need a nanny. They just need a parent.
That's right.
I think that's really nice, you know, that she did what she had to do to help the family
She did
be
her job.
closer and be a family. You know, they were so separate.
Right.
But both of them, the mother and
Yeah,
father.
the father
yeah,
was just a
totally.
workaholic. And,
Yeah.
Bert, he really did have the kids, think about that. Who does daddy have,
That's right.
Yeah.
He's under a
That's
lot of
good.
pressure. And
So rewatching this, because it was my first time watching this. Oh, it's fun with the font. It's all animated and whoops,
Yes.
Dick Van Dyke. But do you guys remember a lot of this, or was there a lot that you don't remember?
I
I didn't see that much of it, come to think of it. I saw more of it.
should
but I
probably just
didn't.
put it on for us.
I only saw sections of it.
Yeah.
that's all.
I didn't remember what happened at the bank with the kids. I didn't remember that. So that was good it was great to rewatch it. And to see her relationship with Bert, I didn't remember that so much. I knew she had a friend, within Bert. But it was it was good to really rewatch it and just see it as an adult, how close she was. And it was a great friendship. He saw that they were struggling and, and she came to help a family that was, a great family. The kids were fantastic.
Right.
They just wanted, exactly what was ordered, and they got her. That was exactly what they wanted and needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually felt really bad for the kids because, kids will misbehave now and again. And they were actually really good kids. They were proper when they would talk to their dad. And they ran away from the previous nanny because she was mean. And she didn't even give a crap. She let them just take off.
She was just going to quit.
Like, whatever.
How many?
pay me.
6 of them after,
Weren't paying
4 months or
attention.
something? And the mother, she seemed like she
was
fit the
totally-
bill, what the kids wanted, but she was too engrossed in doing something. It was a good cause for women's
She had
suffrage and
children.
women's
She should have been watching
voting
children,
rights.
take care of them.
Right. And, and she was kind of afraid of the husband too,
Yes.
Yeah, that's
being very, very
and-
orderly,
Yeah, very grumpy and orderly. Yeah.
And again, this came out in 1964, and the way her husband George would come home and be like, "Oh well, I want this and this in a timely
Right, I
fashion,"
come
and
home
she
at 6:02.
immediately would just stop and be like, "Yeah, absolutely, whatever you need," or he'd be like fuming and be like, she's about to go off and do something that was an appointment or whatever, and then he'd be like, "Well, I need you here right now because I need to have an important discussion with Mary," and she's like, "Okay, right away." She's like, "All right," like very,
Yes.
Right, yeah.
submissive to him, and but anyways, like with Mary Poppins, it's my first time seeing it, and honestly, there were certain things that I really just assumed about it that weren't true, and I thought Mary Poppins was I really liked her character in this. I thought she was more like bouncy, happy, and just playful and not stern at all. And she wasn't corrective and she wasn't very serious. And here, she had a playful side, but she downplayed it a lot. Like she hid it, and she was always like, didn't want to be bothered.
She was pretending. She was faking it. Like going to see Uncle Albert. She wanted them to go have fun and giggle and laugh and have fun with him, but she made it, she was firm, because that was in the description, be playful but firm. So she was trying to pretend to be firm. I thought, that's how I took it as, don't do that. Oh, no, you're not supposed to be up there. But just like with the kids, when she was singing to them, don't go to sleep, and they went to sleep, they did exactly what they, she didn't want them to do.
That is true, because that's
so
a better
she was like,
portrayal of what the
she
rules
was
were.
switching that up. So she's like,
That's
oh, you're teaching them? Oh, they're going to, Bert, you're doing it too. You're not supposed to, So I think she was encouraging it, but she was doing it just,
to reel them in just a little bit.
Yes, reverse psychology. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No. And then
That's
they had a great time.
Yeah. So that was definitely a lot of fun to see that and see how
yes.
good she was with the kids and do everything that they asked.
Yeah, and even at the end where, you're not going to say goodbye to me, you can't leave. And she's like, no, but they actually left her. Mm-hmm. And she truly is going to miss them very much. She really does love them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was really good.
And I love Dick Van Dyke. I mean, he's like the
great.
Jim Carrey of the day. I mean, he's with his antics and his physicality.
That was
and
really
it's
funny.
That was him. And, Jim Carrey reminds me of, what Dick Van Dyke was in the day.
Yeah. I really enjoyed Bert's character. I thought he was awesome. And I knew there was Mary Poppins with a guy, and I just saw a couple scenes of them dancing a lot. I didn't know he had a history with Mary. And when he saw her again, like right from the start, I kind of knew, so he does have something with Mary, where he was like, ooh, the winds are changing. That means something good is going to happen or something familiar.
She's coming back.
So it's like, okay, he knows about her.
Yes.
And I like how Mary is very magical, mysterious, and she lives on a cloud, and she has a talking bird umbrella, and then she can, bring forth imagination to such an extreme where it's like real, but it kind of made, although it was more real in this, because then we had people witnessing stuff later, like when you had the people on the roof dancing, and then the crazy guys, the Admiral guy that was like shooting at them.
Great. He was great.
So it makes like the imagination part more real.
And it's almost like he was magical too, not the Admiral,
was so
but
crazy.
Bert. Like he's almost magical because how he was helping, he's painting these pictures, he's doing a great job. Like he knows, like, we're going to use our imagination now. We're going to go into this picture.
So he's getting her ready or getting things ready for her to come over.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So maybe he has some magic too. I mean, it seems like even the kids in the beginning when they were singing the Spoonful of Sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yes.
And again, I knew that song and I think that was fun.
Yeah.
And they're cleaning the room. Like I thought that was all going to be about medicine because it's so literal, but it was about cleaning the room, and she's snapping and then everything just magically happens. So I didn't know she snapped and could do that. I thought maybe it was going to be more of, her doing some magic to entertain the kids, and then they were going to actually clean the room properly. But the daughter was able to actually snap too and use her magic. So, just going back to Bert, I thought maybe, she's able to transfer her magic and have them help in some way, kind of thing.
gosh,
But
yeah.
And it's a great song because with everything, I mean, we all have tasks to do. We all have jobs to do and things that are, is daunting. But if you make it a
fun.
little bit of fun,
Yeah, that's right.
it does help the medicine go down. You have to do things that you don't want to in life. But if you make it a little bit of fun, at the end,
gotta see it,
easier.
try to see it in a
yes.
positive way.
Right.
And it, as annoying as certain tasks can be, it's such a good feeling afterwards most times because it's stuff that you should be doing. Otherwise, responsibility is important.
Yeah.
Things build up, and
For
so
sure.
they had good lessons in this, and I think this is very good for kids because it's very entertaining. The music was great. And again, just the imagination. I really enjoyed the mixed mediums where, again, in 1964, I think they did a great job at combining live action with animation. And
Wasn't
then you
that
had,
great
I think,
in the-
animation at one
Wonderful,
point.
In the park photo, picture, that was great.
That's
that
right.
whole scene was fantastic.
When they
And-
jumped in and
Yeah.
interacted with the
That's
penguins.
great.
That was cute.
Penguins.
I really enjoyed that.
That was
And then,
really
with the, all the different things, but with the horses and...
yeah, gosh.
Oh,
The
yeah,
race,
the horse
having a
race, the
yes,
derby,
my
that
gosh,
was
yes.
fun.
It was very original. I'm like, how do you, jokingly, because when you're an artist and you're just creative, you can think up all kinds of unique ideas. And I've never seen anything like this where
That's
I'm like,
right,
how do you
yes.
even come up with this? You start with one thing and then another. And I'm
And
sure
And that's
kids
the whole
inspired
beauty. It's the
this.
beauty of an imagination. You can
That's
do whatever
right.
you want. You don't have to stay right on the merry-go-round. And she's just showing them. She's being very proper and stern, but she's just doing it, because she wants them to have fun, but she's trying to be very
That's right,
orderly.
yeah.
We
For
can
sure,
we
yeah.
can go off the trail. We don't have to be on the merry-go-round.
And then
So
she
it's
joined
really-
into the horse race and
That's
she won.
right.
Yeah,
Right, just
and she
showing
was
them
always
that
like,
they can do whatever they want.
thanks, but all modest and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
but I'm so perfect.
And I like too when the chimney sweep guys.
Oh, the
they were
step in
dancing
time
like
scene
that.
was
My God,
phenomenal.
that was really
I think
good.
that
Those
was a lot of
guys,
fun.
That was
That's
my
really good.
favorite
Wow,
scene.
that was
I
really
love
good.
I love
Me too.
musicals, and that was
Yeah,
my favorite.
that's
Yeah, that was actually, I was thinking about it all the way
Oh my
through this
gosh.
too, because I knew about the Spoonful of Sugar and then Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I knew that one.
gosh,
And then the ending, I knew there were people dressed up and they were so, all
Yeah.
dirty
Oh my
and,
God, that was great.
and so that was a really fun number. I really enjoyed that a lot. And just how
That's my
everyone
favorite.
gets involved in it and starts
Oh, yeah,
dancing at the
exactly.
end.
Wow.
That was fun. So I want to say that was my favorite. And then
That
I
was
love
my favorite.
the Spoonful of Sugar. That was really catchy, more to me than Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm just going to keep
Yes,
trying to say
yes.
that. But what a word to come up with, too. And then it just
Oh,
sits
yeah.
with you. And kids, I'm
Yeah.
sure, the way they sing it, you remember
Oh,
it.
yes.
And I love how when George was getting sacked and he just went, he just okay, you know what? I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, and he started
And
laughing. and he got it.
it's great that the head of the bank, it's sad that he died, but he died actually laughing. He
Laughing,
actually
yes.
got the joke. They were so serious, and they were all
killed him.
so deep in their work. They had no room for anything else. Yes, their
Yeah.
money is piling in the bank, but they weren't exploring life. They
No,
weren't
they
having a
weren't
life.
happy, no.
Yeah.
And
Very
I think
serious.
that's the whole thing. You have to be a little bit more rounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, because George was so into routine that he was just so annoyed at the kids breaking his normal routine,
right,
and
yeah.
he had no time for them ever, and it was just so sad.
He
so
didn't make time. And I loved how Bert turned it around, and he was kind of being sarcastic, but he was being truthful. Oh, no, you're
yeah.
very busy. You don't have time for your children, really.
Yeah.
That's right.
and how crazy
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
you have
Zinged
this
him.
stranger, you have this magical person flying down from a cloud to help you, with your kids,
Yes.
and then you have this stranger that comes in, and it's like, who are you? I don't know. I know nothing
yeah.
about you. And the mother's like, oh yeah, sure. Winfred's like, yeah, come in. You can take care of the kids. It's fine.
Oh,
and then you just have him hang
yeah.
out with
And I
With
love the
George,
cook
it's
and the
just funny.
housekeeper. They were hilarious.
they
They
were
were
very
so
good.
funny.
Yeah, they were really
Yeah.
funny. But I'm glad Mary Poppins wasn't there to correct the kids. She was there to give them a good experience. They learned from her, and she was able to teach the parents on how to all get
Yes.
along and
That's
work
right,
like a
yes.
family unit. I
Definitely,
think that
yeah.
was
She was there
really
for
well done.
everyone, not just the
Definitely,
kids.
yeah.
Right down to, the housekeeper and the cook,
Oh,
they
sure.
their dispositions also changed as well. They were all happy-go-lucky, and
Yeah.
the first day the husband's like, "What's going on? Why is everyone?"
I know when you're
Who's
grumpy and miserable, like the
singing in
whole
there?
house will be like
Well,
that.
Yeah.
You know, so you need to have some fun too. And I mean, like
sure.
responsibility, absolutely, that's important. But you have to know when to live your life too,
sure.
and you know, because otherwise everyone's going to be like that, and it's just not going to be a fun
Definitely.
place to be.
Yeah.
For sure. God.
And you're gonna have stuffy, grumpy kids.
Yeah.
Like the banker's son. He was just like his father.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You know, I don't know, like, I know you guys know Julie Andrews, and just seeing her in this, like, she's
Yes.
so young here, and I really think she
yes.
fits
Yeah.
Mary very well, Mary Poppins.
Yes,
Oh,
and she's
really.
what a
Terrific.
songbird
She's-
voice. I
yeah.
mean, she's got such a beautiful voice, and
Yeah.
Sound of
Yeah,
Music
yeah.
is such a beautiful.
You know, that was one
Yeah.
thing, because I felt very calm watching this, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is, like, great for kids, because you have, like, the fun adventure, and then you just have this calming, beautiful
That's
music
right.
that
My
just
gosh,
like
yeah.
mellows you out a bit, and it's like, okay, things will be
Nice,
good,
see
everything's
that?
fine. And one thing is, if I ever saw this, which I never did see it as a kid, but if I could only imagine myself seeing this as a kid, because like certain things stick out to me where I'm like, it would scar me for a while, and like all the women just flying away,
Oh my
getting swept
God.
away.
That was
Yeah, I
good.
didn't remember that part.
What?
Yeah, I remember as a
Yeah.
kid being astonished as all that stuff coming out of her bag. I'm like, how are they really doing that?
Yeah,
How
right.
is she doing that? I remember as a kid.
That's
like,
fun.
How
That
is
was
that?
really
You know?
Yes.
And I was happy that the boy went underneath, you know, and he's
To
like,
check it out.
yeah,
Check it
and
out,
Michael's
see
like,
what's
oh, what's going on?
Yeah,
There's
right.
got to be something.
Yeah,
And
my
I was
God.
like, oh, I would have been
That's
that kid.
magical.
Yeah, that was great. The
Yeah.
flow was good. How
Yes.
every
That's
time
good,
something cool was happening or magical, you'd have someone else doing something else. You'd be like, really? Is it really happening? You know, like what we're thinking. And yeah, so that was fun. But
Good.
honestly, I didn't see any of this. Like none of this looked familiar besides Mary with her umbrella, like floating
Yeah.
down or flying up or whatever.
I
And I
only saw
know
a few
I'm
parts of it now.
yeah. And
I
do
thought
you
it's-
recognize any of this? Like any scenes that stood out to you?
It was just more or less with the umbrella and her flying away and things
Yeah,
like
but
that.
exactly what I
But
said.
no,
Fly
no.
away.
Okay. And the uncle too, when he was laughing, he was up. You know, they had the tea.
Oh, you remember that?
Oh, yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that? Yes, I remember that.
That was fun. I really enjoyed the live action with animation and
Oh,
That's-
yeah,
yeah,
that
very
was
good, yeah.
that was a great scene too.
yeah,
I
it
love
was
that.
very good. So let us know what you guys thought of this
Yes, so
movie. I'm sure it's nostalgic for many people.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
I'm very
I
happy that I
loved
finally saw
watching
it.
it. I really
Yeah.
did love watching it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And you know, the Mary Poppins title on Disney Plus, it looks like it's not pixelated, but it has like a lot of dots in the font. And it threw me off for a moment when I first clicked on it because I was like, oh, this might be a newer version of this because it
And
looks like it's digital
yeah,
or something.
It looks like a newer one because it doesn't look like her. It doesn't look like Julie Andrews.
Oh, and the actual little title there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. So I just
No.
thought maybe like it was like Wreck-It Ralph or something. I don't know because I just think video
Yeah, right.
games, but it maybe is the original title. I don't know, or maybe they
Maybe.
redid it or something. But anywho, I saw 1964 and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's it. But
That's
yeah,
it.
definitely
Good,
fun. It
yeah,
was a
that's
good
good.
experience
Very good.
and not at all what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not at
it Was,
all.
it was great. I loved how Julie Andrews was trying to be very like motherly and firm, and yet still letting the kids explore.
That's right.
Right down
Yes.
to the chimney sweeps, you know, when she got her makeup out and she powdered her nose, and it was with so.
And that was great. I
So
did
she was like
That
very
was
proper,
good,
but
yeah.
she was.
All right,
she was
let's
being
do
playful.
this. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
So
was
it was
definitely a
great.
lot
That
of
was
fun.
good. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
Very
creative.
good.
loved it.
So hope you guys are well. Thank you so much
Yes.
for
Thank
watching.
you.
Yes.
And we'll see you very soon, as always.
Bye.
Spit
Bye, Spitspot. That's right.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.